Ladies and gentlemen, I am Redacted 9 Line, and this is the Coin Curiosity channel. And we have some more small cents from the coin collection purchase that we had done. And we are going to be taking a look at them. We probably won't go through both of these rolls or coin tubes in this session. As we can see, we have steel cents there. At least they appear to be, the majority of them. But before we open those up and look at them, we have these $1963 Denver in their original wrappers. So we have 6 there and 4 here, and these are 1963. Now, what I'm going to presume what happened is I'm wondering if these were all together as a full set, a full roll of 10. I'm not sure. Did not do any background looks on these. If you could buy these from the mint this way, from a gift shop, but they are still sealed. So theoretically, they all should be in fairly good condition. And as we do let's take a quick look on what this, sorry about that, everybody. So a 1963 Denver $1.7 billion made, so nothing special about them. Although, if I'm looking at my book properly, in MS 66 red, these could go for $100. So that actually might not be that bad of a steal. We could have, these are, I'm definitely going to classify these as red. And again, they all look pretty good. Would they get up to 66? Well, who knows? But the important thing is that you keep them in their wrapper and allow others to look at them and decide what they would do. And maybe this is something where you say, well, if you're going to gamble on it, if each one theoretically could be an MS66 red, again, I don't think there's any debate on the color. So that's because you have red, red, brown, and brown. And I think it is fair to say that, again, you could say, well, let's put each one at $40. If you didn't want to send them in, I think that would be on the fair low end. So you would just say, well, $160. I'll give you these 4, and maybe you can sell or get them graded, and they'll each be $100. Who knows? But there are those. So then we had also a 2000 Cheerios penny. So they had thrown these pennies into Cheerio boxes along with, I believe they were Susan B. Anthony dollars. It does not say on the back about the dollars, but they'd only packaged 10 million of them, and these can go for a fairly good amount as long as they are still in the original packaging, and then you send them in if you want to get graded, and they will take it out of the packaging, grade it, and they'll send you back the cardboard. But you would need this sealed if you send it in for them to certify that it is a Cheerios penny. So, anywho, that was nice to see in here. And yeah, we'll get to these steel cents a little bit later. So we'll go ahead and open up this coin tube, and we'll go ahead and get them separated, and then we'll bring you right back. All right, so we do have the tube separated, and we put just them in some dates. So we will go ahead and start with the far right. These were Memorial Reverse, 3 of them, and we had we'll get a little zoom. So we have a 1960D, 1960D, and a 1960. And with those, we are going to have to check what version we have. So let's get back here, and let's do the first one. So 1960D, we're also looking for a small over large date, the D over D, but that we do not see. And we will that is a small date. So here's the other 1960D. Small date. Again, if the 9 is higher than the 1, it would be a large date, but because these are even, parallel across, that would be a small date. And the last (1960) Philadelphia, and that is a small date, and we, I believe, had been looking for one of these. And yeah, look at that. So it was on just the flip side of this card. 1960 small date, so we were able to find one. Perfect. So those were the 1960s. Now let's move along and get to these wheat reverses, wheat ears. So we have a 1952. I guess I could. So 1952. Yeah. The 1952s were fairly low mintage comparatively to the other wheat ear reverses in later years. It's 186 million. I know it still seems like a lot, which it is, but again, comparatively. 1952. And that one was, of course, in a little bit rougher shape. All right, then we had the 1940, and that should be a San Francisco. And yes, indeed, it is. So the 1940 San Francisco brought us 112,940,000. All right, then we have 7 1939 varieties. And there were 316 million of these minted. I mean, it's nice that we've been able to come across so many wheat ear reverse scents. A few of them we will need. All right, now we have 5 1938 in Philadelphia and 156 million. Just trying to go through these fairly quickly for everybody. Again, we're just trying to show what we were able to get our hands on. 1938 again, mid 20th century coin collection purchase. You can find the playlist on the channel. Let's start from the episode 1. We have 5 1937, 309 million minted. You know, all fairly common, but you're looking roughly 15 cents minimum per coin. Now, with this age, all right, so there's 5 more. Now we have 6 1936. So we are looking for doubling on the 1936, which we do not see there. Looking in the date and in the word trust, do not see anything. Do not see anything there. 309 million were minted. I've not come across any doubling yet. That's a fairly flat date there. But in the word trust and we, still no. Unfortunately, we would love to see doubling. It would be a great find for us, but these all to be normal. Oh, well. Well, the true test will be, right, I mean, we could see some of the fattening, but the true test will be, what does the word trust look like? And it looks to be normal. I believe we probably got our hopes up. However, we will put this 1936 aside and throw it in a coin flip, most likely, just in case. And looking at it, we can look at it later. But those were the 1936. Now we have 4 1935 Philadelphia, 245 million minted. And again, you're looking at about 15 cents. I do apologize. If any of these actually looked really good, I would flip them and show the whole coin, but I'm sure we have all seen our fair share of wheat ear reverse small cents. But if you are new to the coin collecting pastime, then I do apologize that I'm not showing that in this specific video. But the 1934, also looking for doubling here. 219 million minted. And again, 15 cents. So we have 3 more to look at for potentially any doubling candidates. But I don't think we're going to get lucky. Last one, fingers crossed. I don't believe so. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. But it's 4 more. 4 more to put in for whenever we get around to doing any live streaming, doing any auctions, giving away coins. It's good to have a supply on hand. So now we have a 1930 Philadelphia, 157 million minted. Again, these are approximate numbers. And we're looking at about 25 cents for this coin. Yeah, I should just say for that year. And the mint. All right, here we have 1929 Philadelphia, 185 million minted. Minimum 25 cents you'd be looking at getting for each one. Or if you were selling, that is about the approximate, that is the low end that I would sell them for. Another 1929. And the last. Okay. Just a few more coins to go. 1920. You know, I think we had a 1926 in our previous video that we had done that looked just as horrible. So I'm not sure what's been going on with these 1926 years. But 157 million minted, 25 cents. And we are down to the final 4. So we have 1925, 139 million minted, 25 cents. $19.19. Philadelphia, 392 million minted, 25 cents. Some spots on that. 1918, 288 million. 50 cents is the low value. Then the last small cent. 1916. Let's take a look. And we were at 131 million minted and 50 cents. The word Liberty looks funny. I mean, the B and the E. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll have to look to see if I can find another 1916 and look at the word Liberty, but that's a funny... Oh, excuse me. Horse is a little... horse. Throat is a little hoarse. But yeah, I'd be curious to see what Liberty looks like on another 1916, or maybe this one's just been that beaten down. But that was the wheat cents. Again, not all of them. I'm sure we have many more. I'm sure there'll be more to look at. And we have these. There's a couple wheat ears on top, and then steel inside. So we have those to go through. But this has been another great analysis, imagery analysis of the coins in the coin tubes, and a few of the, I'll say loose packaging, a small sense. So overall, not bad. We'll go ahead and catalog all these coins, figure out which ones we need, which ones we don't. I believe we are pretty much keeping all the wheat reverse cents. The good score, I believe, was this 1960. I'd probably have to zoom back in for everybody just quickly. But this was that small date 1960, so that was probably the good score. We'll be able to put that in our book. And we can probably do that right about now. So as I put the 1960 small... is it for this book? It's not for this book. It's for another book. So I will go ahead and close it out. I'll put these coins away, and then we'll set up for the next deep dive analysis. But I do thank everybody for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date and current with when new videos are uploaded to the Coin Curiosity channel. Please share with a friend, somebody else that's within the community, as they might also enjoy the content. And leave a comment below if you would like. Don't forget to hit like on the video. I do thank you for watching. I have been Redacted9Line for the Coin Curiosity channel. Thank you for watching. Take care.